Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepak, and today we are going to learn about Linux file system. Linux file system, this is very important question for interviews as well. So let us start. Going forward, we will study all the common file system which are available in each and every distributions of Linux. So for every distributions of Linux, the top directory is / or we can say a root directory. So the common file system, the common directories which are available, subdirectories which are available in each and every distribution of Linux are: first bin, second dev or device files, third etc, fourth home, fifth lib or library file, sixth mnt or mount file, seventh proc file, eighth root directory, ninth sbin directory, 10th tmp or temporary directory, 11th usr directory, 12th a var directory or a variable directory. This is the 10 commonly available directories in each and every Linux distributions, and there are some more directories which are available, but its changes as per the distributions. So let us start with the first one. The first directory is a bin directory or a binary directory. In this directory contains programs, application or a script which are accessible by all the users in the system. Just as an example, if we say the mv command, the mv command is used for renaming it. So mv command can be used by everyone. A nano command, a grep command, ln command, these are the common commands which can be used by all the users. So in bin directories, it contains a common program which is used by each and every users. Second directory is a dev directory or a device directory. This is a virtual directory, means to say there is no real subfolder, generally speaking, in this device directories. So let us see. Whenever we boot up the computer very first time, the computer checks the hardware of the system, and what are the hardwares of the system, its files and subfolders, it mapped to this dev directory. So in any event, in this dev directory contains the virtual directories or node for your hardware detected by your Linux distribution. So now let's move to the third directory, which is etc. etc is a very important directory of the Linux distribution. It contains all the configuration file of the system from start to end. Each and every configuration of the application, what all the applications are installed, what are the system configuration files. It contains all the configuration files in text format. As we know, each and every files in Linux operating system are in text format. If we just for an example, I will show you httpd conf, and here is our Apache configuration file. So this is an important directory as we've spoken. So let's move to the third directory, which is a home directory. This home directory is a home directory for all other users other than root. As we say, is there is a user named as Bob, so the Bob's home directory will be /home/Bob. As here in my system there is a home directory, there is a user named as student, so his home directory is /home/student. So now move to the next directory, which is a lib directory, a library directory. So in library directory, it contains all the shared library files. The kernel module library is also available in this directory. Okay, so here what all the application are installed and what all the library files available, all the shared library files are kept over here, are located in this directory. Now move to the next directory, which is a MNT directory, or we can say a mount directory. In Linux, your hard drives, floppy drive, are mounted. This is the term which we use in the Linux, is mount. Are temporarily mounted on this directory. For all the directory for mounting, it's get mounted at MNT. Second is, after that there is a proc directory. This directory contain all the system information or a CPU information or a RAM information files. You can also check the information about the processor, CPU, RAM, PCI and everything. So whenever, like an example, whenever we used to check the information about RAM, what is my RAM size and what is the RAM utilization, we used to do a cat/proc/mem info. Same, the proc directory have that information. Okay, sorry for that, I would not able to show you the files which are contained in the proc directory. I think so, due to some system extra utilization, it is not opening the file. So what we talk, the proc directory contains the memory information, the system informations are all available in this directory. The next is a root directory. Root directory is the home directory for the root user. A root is the administrator of the system. Why we don't keep the root in the home directory? Because just for a security purpose. The next directory is sbin. Sbin is similar like a binary files. When we talk sbin, it comes in our mind like a binary. Yeah, so as we can see, as sbin is a secure binary, I think so. So here in sbin, all the files which are all the commands, all the programs which are located in sbin files, to use that programs, files or script, we require an administrator rights or a root login. So as we can see, a chk config, why a normal user would require a chk config command to use, a fdisk command, why a normal user would require an fdisk command to use. So we want only the administrator, the system administrator should use this command. So all such command or critical commands are kept in or located in the sbin directory, which is only accessible by the root user. The next file is tmp file, or we can say a temporary file. In this command, the temporary files or logs is stored, as well as I can say If we have installed some applications, it stored its temporary log files over here. And in most of the Linux system, whenever it reboot, it clears the TMP folder, so we no need to delete the temporary files. In the same way, whenever we install something in Windows as well, it's stored in temporary file, TEMP file. Over here it is TMP file. So our next directory is USR directory. USR is something similar like user. So I want to inform you that it is not a user, it is Unix system resource. I repeat, it's Unix system resource. This directory contains lots of subdirectories in it, like user, USR, bin, library, sbin, include, local. Basically speaking, this is where the shared binary library files are located. This binary file, this library files, or this sbin file are shared. Just an example, if this is a server and many clients are connected to this server and using one application which requires this some binary files or library files, so they using that binary files or library files are stored in this USR folder. And if something is system specific, it is stored in local, USR space local. Here again you will get that files. Okay, this is the some specification I can give you about USR. I repeat again, USR is not user, it is Unix system resource. The next file is var file, or we can say a variable file. It's keep on changing, it is not constant. First of all the log files, all the mail files, all the temporary files, all the spool files are stored over here. I can show you some of the log files. As we know, the log files never remain constant, it changes each and every time. Here are some of the log files: log file for HTTPD, log file for audit. You can see all the logs, Anaconda logs, boot logs, everything is located in this var file. So this is the common files which we have discussed till now. Let us discuss some of the other files which are available. One is boot file. Let's open the boot file. Boot file contains the kernel files. Whenever we restart our computer, the kernel which loads, which we have spoken in the last tutorial about a boot process, we had spoken about init ramfs. You can see that file is loaded. That file is located in boot directory. Even the grub process which we have spoken in the last tutorials about boot processing, the grub file is over here. So this is again one important file which is used for boot processing of the Linux system. Second is the media file. Media file contains the temporary files whenever we plug in our hard disk, or when we plug in our thumb drive, pen drive. All the files is available over here. We can see over here. I think so due to some memory usage we are not able to see that. Sorry for that, but this directory is used for that purpose. Fourth is OPT file, an optional file. Here all the things which we install other than the normal distribution, it get installed over here. And this was the Linux file system which I want to explain to you. So I think so I have explained you a little bit better. So in the case if you face any issue, you can comment on this video, and if you like this video, I would say please subscribe. And again, thank you very much for watching this video.